Emily and Jack's life looked calm and ordinary from the outside, but every day was actually a battle of small struggles. Jack had chosen solitude after the war, shutting himself off from the world. Every morning, Emily tried to read the silent pain in his eyes. One autumn morning, while Emily was making coffee in the kitchen, Jack was unusually quiet. His eyes were staring off into the distance. Emily walked over and asked, "Jack, what's on your mind?" Jack took a deep breath. "Emily, sometimes the past feels so heavy, like it's sitting on my chest." Emily held his hand. "I'm here. We can carry the past together." What Jack went through during the war didn't just affect him, it affected the whole family deeply. One night, when Mark came home from school looking sad, he noticed his father's silence. The lines on Jack's face weren't from age, but from painful memories. Mark retreated to his room, and Emily came in to sit beside him. "Sometimes your dad is fighting his own battles, son. But remember, we're always here for him." Those words sparked a small flame of hope in Mark's heart. When Jack met up with his closest friend Robert, he decided to open up about the years of pain. Robert knew the weight Jack carried inside and was ready to listen. "Robert, the war is over, but I'm still living in those scenes. My fears, regrets. How do I get free?" Jack asked. Robert put a hand on his shoulder. "You lighten the load by sharing it. Keeping it inside only wears you down." That day, Jack showed Robert the notes he'd been writing in his journal for years. Every word told a story of loneliness built up over time. As Emily's health declined, Jack stayed by her side. In the hospital room, holding Emily's hand, memories flooded back. "Do you remember our first dance?" Emily asked softly. Jack's eyes filled with tears. "How could I forget? That moment meant everything to me." Emily smiled. "Now we're living those moments all over again." For Jack, this was the beginning of letting go of the weight of the past. After Emily passed, Jack opened his journal in the quiet of their home. Each page told the story of years filled with pain, the darkness of war, but also the power of love. He was no longer alone. He had faced his past and begun living in the memories. Emily's voice played like a melody in his heart. Jack started having long talks with Mark and Anna. He no longer hid his feelings or pain. His children saw the change in him, and a new bond formed within the family. One day Mark turned to his dad and said, "Thanks for opening up to us, Dad. I understand you better now." Jack's eyes welled up. "I understand you too." Years passed, and Jack's story became known around the neighborhood. The quiet man was actually a hero, filled with deep courage and love. His experiences gave hope and strength to others. A small garden opened in Emily's memory, becoming a gathering place for the neighborhood. Every morning, Jack would go there, touch the flowers, and whisper, "Love always lives on." This version is rich in emotional depth and character development, perfect for a 20-25-minute narrative targeting older audiences. If you want, I can break it down into scenes, add more dialogues or memories, or suggest video-friendly scene directions. What do you think? Want me to expand it more or add new characters?